You can.
Almost. Oh,
Almost.
whoa, that was loud. Sorry. I was testing it. There, I think it's working. I'm back. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now I got to figure out if Jacob's there.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh my God. Hold on. Don't talk. Something.
Is
Don't. Something is. Something got super loud. It was a terrible time to do that anime wow too. Blasted my eardrums off.
Sorry.
It wasn't you, Cambridge person. That was entertaining time. Can you say something again?
Testing. Testing.
That's coming through my microphone really nicely. However, my mic seems to be turned up to like I can. Okay, let's see what that is. Let's hear you.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2.
Okay, all right.
Testing.
It's
Testing. Liverpool sucks. What?
Oh my God, that's just mean. That's not necessary.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like you heard that.
I mean, yeah.
It sounds like you heard that.
Okay, perfect for both of us on here. He's still a little louder to me than normal, but that's not his fault. It's going to be something in my settings somewhere that I need to figure out. But yeah, this is frustrating. This is the new thing that's going on. It's the fourth time this has happened while I'm streaming.
Oh, jeez.
It's the only time it ever happens. Now let me go and see why this is so damn loud. Oh, that might help. Let's see if that helps. Testing, that's good. All right. I'm not sure if that was coming out of my speaker in front of me too. That's why it might have been loud. Yeah, you there?
Testing. Testing.
Okay. Well, you don't
Testing.
you don't have to say testing. You could have just said
Okay.
you could have
I'll
just
just say
said
live.
yes.
Uh, I could have said Liverpool sucks too, but
Yeah, you just.
I decided only to say it once.
Oh, darn it. Okay, so yeah, I saved the game. That's hooray. We lost nothing in terms of progress. So that makes me happy. But now I just undid all of the work that I did. Fucking hell. I can't believe
You want me
this
to be
is.
honest?
Yeah, sure.
I get another go at QPR now.
Wait. Oh, we have to replay the game we just played? Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we lost
Yeah.
no progress. Oh no.
It's okay.
It is okay. It's just still upsetting. I thought I had saved it just before that last game, but I guess I hadn't. Whatever. That means I just want to
Listen,
put.
I get another go at QPR.
Yeah,
It's okay.
hopefully you'll beat them this time. I hope that I don't end up losing this time.
You're still in first.
Software conflict more than hardware. Yeah, because I had my hardware monitor up and nothing spiked. Nothing went up normal. Nothing got hot. All of the numbers, hardware wise, were awesome. Just a sec. I got to pin that on there. Yeah, GPU never got above 45. VRAM never went above 31. Regular RAM never went above 28. And my CPU spiked a little, but it never went above like 60. So yeah, it's not a hardware issue as far as I can tell from the monitor there. What the hell? We got to replay this match. My bad.
I'm training you as a DLP because you can't tackle for shit. That's why. Damn.
Yeah, you're suddenly a lot louder, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You're nice and clear, crystal clear. I'll just default to turning you down a little tiny bit on Discord.
Test, test,
No, you don't. It's fine.
test, test.
Oh, you're still.
All right, John wants you had a chance. You blew it.
Twitch is conflicting with another software, maybe FM20. It's not just FM24. It froze with Tiny Tina's as well. It's just freezing in general when I stream. It's not just this game. Yeah, Jacob's good. He sounds good. Yeah. And hi, Wayne. I just had another computer lock up. It is extremely frustrating. And I don't know what's making it happen.
Hmm. Can we put Davenport in? No, we can't.
Off topic? No. We can get back on topic. If anything, you're getting us back on topic. How long does it take a 20-year-old to train a new position? That depends on his adaptability. To be fair, FM24 is the one I stream the most. So, that's. But yeah, it's any game, and this game isn't like super resource intensive. So, yeah, it could be just a software issue in general. Let's see if. I don't think.
Listen, and we don't have to play Chelsea unless the gods want to shit on us again.
Oh, right. We have to redo our draw. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Well, for me, it is. For you, it's not.
Why did I just check for an update on here while I'm using it? Silly, that's why. God damn, I get a lot of upvotes. Sorry. Problem solving? No. Going to sleep brain engaged. I will figure this out. I absolutely will. Don't think about it. I will come up with
I'm gonna hit
something.
continue if you're ready.
I've been ready for a while, man.
Okay. Okay, just to making sure.
Absolutely. Gotta replay this game. I'm not thrilled about that. Hopefully we don't like randomly lose for no apparent reason. We've got a clean sheet in the last game. That's man.
Damn.
Best be getting a clean sheet.
What
In
you
this
could
game.
score it on like early on.
Yeah, like 20 minutes in. It's already 18. So no, 20 minutes went by. Woo, we're safe. Actually, we're absolutely dominating them. 5 shots on target out of 6 chances already. They have 0. That XG sucks for the amount of chances, though. But yeah, we're absolutely bombarding them. I count on you to tell funny, soft football stories. Funny, soft football stories? Funny, soft. What? Do they have to be soft? Funny, soft football stories. I have nothing off the top of my head.
Missed tackle is going to lead to a goal.
Not screaming. Oh, don't scream. Okay, that's what you mean by soft. Got it. Understood. Thank you for the clip. I'm going to have to tell my players they're doing terribly because, well, they are. 0-0 at the half? Unacceptable. In the last game, we were up a goal. But our defense is playing fantastic so far.
I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it.
What is it?
What do I say every single time we play this game?
I hate this game?
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say it.
Okay. But at least you said you knew what you had to change in order to fix that result.
Well, we're down 1-0 inside 5 minutes. So apparently it didn't work.
Wow, my game's almost done. You're only 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping a couple of subs will change my fortune so far. With FM24, you have a pretty even speech. Sometimes I get excited. It all depends. But yeah, not terribly. It's not like when we're playing shooting game. That's definitely the best, the noisiest. My team cannot score all of a sudden.
Oh my god. Focus didn't kill everybody's morale.
Holy shit. Call Gwyneth. You do not have a second center back. Oh, I forgot to put a goalkeeper on the bench. Don't punish me, game. Can you actually play center back? No, you cannot. So he has to stay in. Ugh. He's apprehensive. He's on the 6.5. He's got a yellow card, and I can't sub him off. Oh, those are all just that's a
2-0 again.
recipe for disaster here. Your game's going about the same as your last one. Mine's going much, much worse so far. I had a nice, comfortable 2-0 win last time I played these guys. And I'm at home. Looking like a 0-0 draw. And they didn't even get a single shot attempt. And we have an XG of almost 2. Unless these guys are going to come up for me right here. Oh, no. Kicked it right at the goalkeeper. Somehow he saved it while lying on his back. He just stuck up his arm, and that's where we shot it.
It's quite impressive, actually.
Oh, my God. This is awful, man. I don't want to keep this result. Can we have a third try? 0-0.
If you want.
Unbelievable. Unfucking-believable.
We can if you want. I'm not going to complain.
I've won almost every single game up to this point, except for one. And that was just a horrendous result. Oh, Jesus.
Let's see. All right, we took one back.
Okay, so it's nothing to do with drivers. I know that because I check my drivers every day, twice a day before I stream. Every driver is up to date here. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da.
Who's
What?
nothing? I was talking to myself.
Oh, okay. Another problem I have is every time I try to look up for help in regards to streaming, and compatibility issues, everybody always posts 100% of the problem solving for OBS, and I don't use OBS.
Oh.
See what the current version for Twitch Studio is. Da-da-da-da.
All right, I'm simming this game.
Uh,
Is the game not over? I just got disconnected again.
oh, that's terrible. Oh no.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, let's look here and see if there's any. Tell me the current version of it.
It's letting me redo the match.
Yeah, it's letting you.
Gotcha.
Told you I'm taking a third attempt at that. There's no effing way I'm accepting that bullshit. Not over a freeze. Okay, so it turns out I just found out one thing that I didn't know. Apparently, Twitch stopped supporting Twitch Studio in September.
Saying.
So yeah, they're not even supporting this app I'm using, and I'm having a feeling it's what's doing it. So I might have to go learn OBS.
That's no bueno.
Well, I mean, I don't mind. OBS isn't that hard. Yeah, there's a notification that they're going to be not supporting.
Let's CPU
Or
off
is
the
it
bench.
just for Mac that they're supporting? I can't tell. Finding information can be very difficult sometimes. Shit, forgot to put a keeper on the bench again. Whatever. Hopefully my keeper doesn't get injured. Oh no, it's just Twitch for Mac they're not supporting anymore. Okay, so there's nothing to do with games on a Mac. Sorry, but what? That's not what Macs are for. Those are for like art and music and shit. Uh,
Mhm.
okay, it's not being. You know what? I might just switch to OBS just to see if it solves my locking up issues. Because if it's going to be a software compatibility thing, the first thing I'm going to blame is Twitch Studio. So yeah, I might have to. Oh my god, I'm losing. That's worse yet. They scored 4 minutes in. He's like, wouldn't it be funny if they scored
Sounds
right
like
away?
my old game.
Yeah, but they're like, wouldn't it be funny if they scored right away? Well, guess what? They did. Oh, 3 DMs, no big deal. Here, man. Are on here. Didn't realize you wanted something now? No problemo. Da-da-da-da-da. St. Louis Blues. I'm sorry to hear that. uh, document. Tactic. Oh, no worries. No worries. Oh, you don't want one now? Okay. Dude. God damn it. Well, at least I know no matter what. I mean, I got a clean sheet both times. I know the second one was a draw, but at least I got the stinking clean sheet. Now I have to decide, is it worth winning if I don't get the clean sheet? I'm not doing this a fourth time.
Well, we just got scored on, so I've seen them score 5 goals against my team. I don't want to continue. I don't want to restart again.
Yeah, no, it won't happen. I have one stinking shot on target at a 7 to 10. This is so much worse than my last games. Like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Uh, did we add a thing in the game that marks that checks if your save's coming or something? Like, do they know? Hilarious if they
No,
added that. To be awesome if they. I'd actually like that.
I'm skipping my game.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. I'm gonna play mine. I am not accepting a loss. I just can't. Frickin' okay. Yellow cards off, I guess. Oh, this is just gross watching this happen. It's like a train wreck in slow motion.
You was bet it.
Oh, you're playing the Xbox version. I didn't know that. That's not the same as the full version. I'm sure you knew that. All right, so I get a draw no matter what I do, apparently. But also I don't get a clean sheet this time. Okay, my game is done. We need to move forward. Forget about this shit.
I agree. 4-1 we lost. My
Oh, I
fucking
see. You
lord.
play both at the same time. Got it. Lost 4-1. I drew 1-1. Everything about that scenario was just awful and terrible, and I am a little pissed at the game right now. Join the club, right?
Yep.
Right, and I gotta remember to freaking wrap my players in bubble wrap. Train, rest. Only gonna give them 2 days so they can train the day before, and I'm gonna save it. Yep, no one doing that result now.
Oh,
It is locked, cemented in there. Zero chance of doing it differently. What are all these teams you have here? Okay, St. Louis Blues, St. Louis Cardinals, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Toronto Raptors, Minnesota Timberwolves, St. Louis City FC.
what are we looking at?
These are all the Starchy's favorite teams.
Oh, so is he from Minnesota?
Well, I mean, I would guess St. Louis, but I guess like somewhere
Hold
in
on.
Missouri would be my
Wait, where
guess.
is it?
It's on Discord.
Where's? Oh, okay. Let's look in the right spot first.
He's from Missouri, but yeah, see, boot heel of Missouri, but close enough.
I was close.
That's why I said.
Minnesota's close
That's why I
enough.
said somewhere in Missouri, most likely. So cheering for St. Louis sports, which, like I said, sorry to hear that, but that's all right. I mean, at least you stick
Wait,
with your team.
he's. They said the boot area of Missouri.
But no, boot heel of Missouri,
A boot here. Same shit.
like in the middle of butt fuck nowhere, that kind of thing. I believe some people refer to it as that. small
Oh,
small town Missouri, maybe. Yeah.
I figured the bottom right hand corner.
Could be. Yeah. Could be the bottom left corner. Depends which way the person is
Well,
facing.
no, shut up.
That's
Oh
okay.
my
I
God.
amuse me. Okay, I'll shut up.
Thank you.
But you know I won't. I'm so
I know.
I'm so
I won't.
I am so good at shutting up. You got to see me shut up. I'm the best shutter upper there is. When I decide to shut up,
Okay.
I am like the ultimate shutter upper, man. I can tell you right now, I'm going to shut up so good you're not even going to know that I've never shut up before in my life. It says, bottom right on the borders of Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, and Arkansas. Well, that's cool. Wait,
That's what I
isn't
said.
there a monument there where you can like step on
You're
all four?
thinking of
Oh,
Colorado,
I am. I am.
Arizona, New Mexico, and
I am.
Utah.
You're
I
at,
think it's the
yeah,
fourth state.
you're absolutely right. That is what I'm thinking of. I've been there.
It's called the Four Corners.
Yes, and it's really cool.
It's also very anticlimactic.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It is. It's like whoopity doo. Yeah, I have visited there back when I visited the States. Way back in the
What did
day
he
when
say?
visiting the States was a
Who
thing
did
I
he
did.
say he supports in MLS?
St. Louis FC.
My friend plays for St. Louis FC.
Ah, yeah.
I played with him in middle
So
school.
yeah, St. Louis Blues, which we'll both groan at, St. Louis Cardinals, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Toronto Raptors, and Minnesota Timberwolves, and St. Louis FC. Quite the list of favorite teams. But at least you saw the Blues win a cup, right? That's good. I'm
It's
stoked.
the only. Did the Raptors win
They did. They won a.
the championship?
Yep, they
They
won.
did.
They did.
Okay.
They did. Absolutely. We got one title up in Canada in the NBA, and the United States hated us. It's not as bad as the one year where Major League Baseball had a lockout. Like the one year that Major League Baseball didn't play a World Series because their lockout. And at that
Mm-hmm.
time, there was a very, very real
Tequila.
chance that
Thank you.
the Jays and Expos might have played in the World Series. They were both really good. They were both probably going to make the playoffs. And I was just thinking back then, like I was much, much younger, but I'm like, man, if it's an all Canadian World Series, I'm pretty sure the States is going to bomb us.
Odd.
All right, so I got Rotherham this time. Who'd you get?
Cheltenham or Stevenage?
Oh, that's way better than Chelsea.
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
again, I'm saving it just to lock that shit in. But that means it's another American late night person to hang out with, which is get a few of those every once in a while, and that's awesome. If you're a late nighter and you like video gaming, we're your peeps. Specifically me, especially. I stay up really late. Toronto and Minnesota are my teams. Since Missouri doesn't have an NBA team, which is fair, I understand. And I hate the Chiefs and Rams. So I joined a random American football team right when they had 30 TDs, 30 ints in the same season by the QB. It's as good a reason as any. I mean, you don't have to justify to me why you cheer for a team. Definitely not. As far as stories go for why do you cheer for a certain team, some of the weakest ones I've heard were from, I don't know, Jacob's got a funny one. Like, why do you cheer for Rochdale? He's like, because he randomly played as them in a what was it, FIFA?
Yeah, FIFA 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's like, no, it's my favorite team because I played as them. It's as good a reason as any. Why not? I root for Accrington Stanley for two reasons. One, because the commercial was hilarious way back in the day, uh, and two, because it was the first team I was ever assigned to do research for on Football Manager. So I have a certain attachment to them. They're also the only team that managed to become professional out of all the teams I do research for. So that's pretty big. They weren't professional when I started with them. Then they went up to League Two and I was excited and they stayed there for a lot of years. And last year, in the last couple of years, they're actually in League One. They're back down to League Two, but that's okay. Yeah, they're the only professional team I do any research for. So, to me, they're my biggest team, even though they're basically the smallest team in the professional pyramid.
Hmm.
What's some?
No, just one of my players being a twat.
Oh, what else is new?
Yeah, right.
Come to Football Manager. But yeah, I might as well go download OBS now. Actually, I probably shouldn't
Wait,
download anything.
if a player if a player has less than 6 months under the contract, another English club can't sign them, right?
They shouldn't be able to. No. Is an English club trying to sign one of your guys?
No, one of my players said he's going to leave under the Bosman ruling.
Good for him.
And I'm like, that doesn't apply in England, though, does it?
It does. The Bosman ruling means that at the end of his contract, he's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah, no, it means you're allowed to. Clubs are allowed to approach players 6 months before the player's
Yeah,
contract
but not a
ends.
domestic club. Foreign clubs, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So he just said he's going to leave under the Bosman,
Good.
and
So
you,
one of two things will happen. He'll either go sign in Scotland or Ireland or somewhere else, or he will wait till the end of his contract and then walk away and sign with a different English club.
or I can just sell him and tell him
That's
to f
also an
off.
option. That's also an option. Yeah, if you can unload him before then. Oh my God, why is that so loud? All right. Everything in my mic in my headphones got so much loud. Wow, drop bear, that is a good result. Ah, yeah. 3-0 over Wickham.
Nice.
And he's top of the table. Hell yeah. Keep that shit going if you can, obviously. Scared now because every time I drag a player, I'm like, this is what I was doing when it froze before. I was dragging a player. Sure, that specific action had nothing to do with it, though. Okay, so this time I didn't play Rennick. You can't fit your European teams. Okay, but they are Wolverhampton, Atletico Madrid, Lille, Frankfurt, Lazio in the major five. All right.
I like how that's like liking more than one team is just completely chastised in football.
Well, I mean, it's
But
it,
like
it's one
in
it's
the
one
United
team from
States,
each of the major five leagues.
yeah, I've still gotten shit for that.
I don't know why. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
suppose because content, European football is a thing, and you might play against those teams. Yeah, they want you to stick with just one.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite team in every single one. Um, I guess I have a soft spot for certain teams. Like how would I manage it? In Spain, I don't care who wins. I don't have a
I
favorite team
can
in Spain.
I can tell you,
Uh,
Liverpool, Accrington, Scotland. You don't care.
no,
Uh,
a major five.
Ireland. You like? Oh, Major Five. I
Yeah.
don't know, but Ireland. You like St. Pat's.
Oh, well, I do now. I enjoyed playing as them, yeah. But again, that was because I played as them. But yeah, no. As for favorite teams in Spain, I don't care who wins. I don't anybody but Madrid and Barcelona seems fun to me, but I don't cheer for a specific team there. Italy, I like AS Roma, mostly because they have a good relationship with Liverpool, and for the longest time, they were a team a lot like Liverpool who like to develop their youth and not spend huge money. And I respect teams like that. Obviously, Liverpool's my favorite team, right? Like that's just a given. They're at the top, above Accrington, everybody else. As for Germany, I suppose Borussia Dortmund. I liked them even before Klopp, but I liked them even more since Jurgen Klopp was there. um, that's a big one for me, since I like Jurgen Klopp so much, and that's where he came from. He I do enjoy them. Uh, Wolves, though, are my main team. Just happy we beat City and drew with Newcastle. Probably still getting relegated. Hard to say. Wolves is a team that can hang in there a lot. So what does that leave me with? Oh, France, right? Monaco, probably. I like Monaco.
Red Star.
Well, Red Star if you're going to go with lower teams, but no, actually, probably I'd be more of no, not Red Star. They're okay. Wouldn't support them, but I mean, if we're going to go lower, uh, geez, I don't know if she went sleeping. I can't remember. Chambly, that one, yeah, because it's closer to her home village. So yeah, I'd probably root for them just because they're close to where family's from. So yes, but I mean, in the big league, I'd probably I root for Monaco. They're good. I like that they stole a title a few years back. Nobody saw that coming. It was kind of like Leicester, a lot like that. They just built a team out of reasonably decent players that were well scouted and just. But then, of course, same thing that happened at Leicester. They ended up being poached, a lot of those good players. So that's sad when that happens. Gotta play Duma. Gonna get mad at me for never playing him. Okay. I think I'm
Excuse
about
me.
to have another draw here, so this is going to be very upsetting. All of a sudden, I'm getting negative results.
You can finally start complaining
Well, one
that your team all of a sudden just stops playing.
well, it's got to be tactical. It's got to be because I'm using the same tactic from last year. I wasn't sure how it was going to do, but then I got back to back 2-0 wins, and I'm like, yay. But then I lost one of those 2-0 wins to my stupid freezing of my computer, and now I've had to settle for a 1-1 draw instead of a 2-0 win, and I'm not happy about that. But now we're playing great. The numbers are good, except for we just cannot score all of a sudden. And obviously that's troublesome, burdensome. Maybe we're getting tons of chances. Tons of chances. It's not a lack of chances. It's a lack of finishing. God damn it! I'm just gonna berate my team. Yeah, that lit them up. I love that that lights them up. Oh, is this a replay for them? Are we gonna be? Are we gonna get a loss at home? No less. Like
Oh,
I just had a
uh-oh.
home draw, and now I'm at home again. And oh, we stole the ball. They stole the ball back. I thought it was about to be for me instead. Oh, we stole the ball again. Go, pass it forward and score. Is that onside? It's offside. God damn it. Shit. And then they blew the whistle. So a 0-0 draw again. Nothing's going right. All of a sudden,
Sorry.
the wheels have fallen off of my team. Hmm. This is bad. Like, really, really bad. Anyway, let's go see how your game's going.
You're up 1-0.
Well, that's good. And you're away. So that's
Mhm.
even better if you can play nice.
Oh, we just watch.
What?
What a save! You just missed it. My goalkeeper gave the
Oh,
ball up in the middle of the
I
field.
was jumping in. I'm like, no, tell me you didn't just get scored on as I jump in. Wow, look at that possession. I am so envious of that. What did you change? Just little things, I'm sure,
Put
but
in my entire second team.
you played your second team and all of a sudden possession is 70% away from home.
It doesn't make sense. I agree.
The fuck?
Maybe they all have something to prove.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of possession. Something to prove is one thing, but all right.
Oh my word!
I think I'm fired. I should go away. Kidding. It's obviously not me. Wowzers.
Mm, I agree.
That which defender was that just got beat so bad? Twice, even Henry. Oh man. Henry's a pylon. I mean, Wharton and Phillips didn't do any better, but Henry's the one right here when the offside. This is an onside pass, yep, and he just goes past him like he's not there, and then he goes and he chases the guy and he runs right past him as he turns and shoots. I mean, granted, he's tired, uh, very tired apparently. How many times did we have to watch that replay just now? 5?
Uh,
Except it didn't count. Didn't they score?
oh
Their team.
no, maybe now.
No, I just watched a
No,
replay. Well, that was Watt scoring. Oh my god, that was your team scoring. Okay, it was Henry on
there you
their
go.
team that screwed up. Okay, I'm all caught up now. Don't worry about me. You're the guys in blue. I thought they were scoring on you.
Uh-huh.
The colors are confusing me. Still a little flustered and stressed from my earlier crash or freeze. That's bugging me a lot. Hey, a third goal. Yes.
Was that his first goal? No, it's not. Well, maybe I just need to play my backups every game. You there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Yep. Sorry, I was just
Uh,
reading about the number of people that are leaving Alberta
hmm.
because of all the bullshit going on here. Yeah, we're turning into Trump supporterville 2.0, but in Canada.
Yes.
Yeah, our government just had their cabinet elections, and they voted in the most extreme right wing people to every position. So it's scary. It's a
Uh,
very scary time. Gonna head out. All right, Sarge, you have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Draw 3-3 with
have a good
Portsmouth at
one.
home in the FA Cup. Not bad, drop bear. There's nothing wrong with that. You're officially terrified. Uh oh. What are you terrified of, Wade? Are you going to switch teams? Really? You're going to switch teams? Damn. Nice, awesome 3-0 win for you. I'm locking that in. Oh, I can't because
I appreciate that.
we're fourth in League One. Nah, you don't want to change teams. Lock this win in. I should be saving before and after every game. I used to do that more often. But yeah, 2 draws in a row for me. This is very bad. I had no draws prior to this, but all of a sudden, you just can't do shit. So now I'm only 10 points up with two games in hand. UCP is dismantling the AHS. Yes, you need neurosurgery or you die. I know. I know, man. I saw it. I see this. They're going to completely slash all of our health services. 100%. They're doing a lot of crazy shit. Like they just passed a thing that children aren't allowed to use their own pronouns. Yep, that's a thing in modern day. What? Really? Can you believe that, Jacob?
Mm, I did.
You can believe it? Okay.
Oh no, I thought you did. I hear it. No, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, can you believe that in modern day that's
No,
something that they actually want to lose sleep over?
It's amazing what the things they say.
Yeah, and they got rid of the diversity program at the university. No diversity programs allowed. They've made a law that you can no longer um, employ or choose students based on race, and it translates into you're not allowed to fill minority quotas.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god. Some of this stuff is just. Oh, the biggest one that absolutely floored me.
Wait, they voted for that?
Oh yeah, yeah. All of this is already done. This is already done. This is in. So the biggest one that absolutely floored me is medical professionals in our province no longer have to follow the regulations of uh, experts. They can just do whatever they want.
Oh, yeah, you're going back 200 years with that.
We are. I know. I'm like, this place sucks now. I mean, it was always kind of shitty, but damn, now it's just really. Eddie Howe went to QPR as the manager. Wow, Eddie Howe at QPR. I would never see that happening, but he needs a job every once in a while. Uh,
No, you couldn't see that. Why not?
Eddie Howe at QPR, because I don't think he would go to Wales, for one thing. But I guess he needs
QPR's in London.
QPR's in London. Oh, QPR's in London. Never mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see it. My bad. I was thinking about why he would take another job. So yeah, he needs a job once in a while. He needs booze money. Eddie Howe's clearly a drinker. He's got to be. Just look at the guy when he's stressing on the sidelines. There's no way that guy doesn't go home and drink. He's definitely a stressed out individual. All right, my holes starting on 10, other than my keeper, are all on heavy match loads. Therefore, I must play backups.
Excuse me.
I don't want to. This is going to hurt. I'm about to get crushed. I'm sure of it this time. There will be no winning this next game. So 2 draws and a loss, and then I'm going to have to consider seriously changing tactics completely. Because what the EFL Cup quarterfinal? I'm in the quarterfinals of the English Football League Cup.
I'll take that as a yes.
I am. I was unaware of that. I've forgotten since we last played. But clearly, this tactic is not nearly as good in 24 as it was in 20. I mean, I'm not saying I know that Eddie Howe's a drinker. He just strikes me as the type. That's all. I could be completely wrong for all I know. I don't know him personally. 'Cause every time I see him managing games, he always looks really, really stressed out. Probably because he's one of those guys who's always coaching a team that's, trying to save them from relegation. That's kind of what he's known for.
Who, Eddie Howe?
Yeah, Eddie Howe's one of those guys who jumps onto teams that are struggling, trying to save them.
Mm, I know him as manager of Bournemouth. Where is he? I gotta look this up. I want to see who he managed.
He gets consistent jobs because he's. Oh my god! Yep, we're losing right off the bat. Look at that! Boom! We're losing. I've got to.
Bournemouth, Burnley, Bournemouth. Oh, so he was at Bournemouth for what 11 odd years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Burn, and then he went to Newcastle.
This is awful. How badly my team is playing, and we're losing. I'm starting to hate the game. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I wouldn't do that. I'll fix this. I'll figure it out. I do hate this draw, and I'm about to lose. Like, this is not what I had in mind. Did we just tie it up? We did. All right. Not all hope is lost, but it's amazing to me how well we're playing. The numbers are awesome, but we're just not winning. Bothers me.
I don't want to work tomorrow.
So don't.
I have to.
No, you don't have to. You choose to. You choose to have a
Yeah,
good work ethic.
okay.
Choose to be
Fair.
responsible and have a good work ethic, but it's definitely a choice. It's
Mhm.
it's a reasonable one if you want to live, have money, and afford to do anything. But yeah,
move out.
As a prime
We
example, yeah.
scored on a corner kick.
As a prime example.
Sorry. Holy crap, we scored on a corner kick, everybody.
Uh-huh. Oh, did you manage to put the routines in? They should be okay.
Nope.
Oh, you didn't pop them in yet? Oh, you'll do pretty reasonable if you pop them in. They're designed for that
Part of it.
particular tactic, so or formation, sorry, not tactic, formation, but I don't actually know your tactic. I just know your formation. But it's the same one I'm using over in the other game, and that's why I thought I'll save you the trouble of having to worry about it. S- But like lots of things, I don't want to let my AI do it for me. So, but the nice thing about it is once you pop it in there, you can just set it and forget it.
Yeah.
Right. Come
I
on.
wonder if these so your coaches set your set pieces, right? I wonder if what your coaches do. How do I try to explain this?
Mm,
So your coaches come up with the set piece tactics, right? Uh, does the level of coach matter on how they set up the set pieces?
nope.
So
Just how effective
if
they're
you
going
hit
to be
this,
at it.
if if you have the same combination, no matter what level, like this, you know how they ask you the questions of what you want.
Yes.
So if you hit the same sequence of answers, no matter the team, no matter the level, you'll always come up with the same set pieces.
Probably. I haven't tested it that much yet, but I believe so. Yeah. I believe even if you don't have a coach and you just hit automatic from what somebody, it will come up with the same routines and setups. It's pretty basic right now. And as far as the
Okay.
depth charts go, that those are also reasonably easy to figure out, depending on which ones you prioritize, because you can decide which
Yeah.
order they prioritize in. Right. Obviously, you're
Yes.
going to be wanting your aerial guys to be the most important on attacking corners, as an example.
Hmm.
I mean, but you could put that as a lower priority, and all your taller guys can go do other jobs. But I don't know why you do that.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Is
Nope,
your game over?
it is. I'm watching yours.
Oh, okay. So you know what is about to happen.
You're about to have a corner.
No.
Oh, you're about to put your keeper in for a penalty?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that you had a penalty coming up, so your keeper's going to take a penalty. Here we go. I got here just in time.
FM24. Let's see how it goes. Look at that.
One for
Look at
one.
that.
One for one.
Beautiful.
Well, he did it the way that you told him how. It's like just a nice pass over there. Just to
Yep. The 12-yard pass to the corner. You should hit 90% of them.
uh, yeah. No, I complained hard enough. I complained really, really hard at my game, and my backup's got a 2-1 win.
There you
Yeah, I should have complained sooner.
go.
Apparently, of course, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, it worked out. My backup's got me some points, which is good because I'm hoping that it's just fatigue that's making my starters play so badly. I don't know. I haven't played enough games today for me to really pinpoint it. I'm going to check my training after this one, see if I can't improve things there. Gosh, your game is so slow. I don't know how you play it that slow.
You mean oh, well, there it was slow because I was on my tactic screen.
No, but even
Is it
here.
still slow?
Oh yeah, it's like in slow motion for me. For me, this is like super slow motion.
Really?
Oh yeah, this is
Interesting.
really slow.
You remember when I played on 2D and how fast it was for you? I don't have to play in 2D anymore, thankfully, because I got a better computer.
That's true.
And here's another goal.
It's looking pretty good. This move is. Oh, that pass. That was a nice pass.
Oh, what
Oh,
a save.
wasteful. Wasteful, though. That could have been a better shot. I think you should have gone across the body. Doesn't matter. Corner is good. Four on target out of 12 attempts is not ideal, but it's plenty of chances at least.
Fucking oh, you're coming off after that. What the hell was that?
Hikes it off to the side. Was there an injury on the pitch?
Nope.
On their side, even?
Nope.
Okay, then yeah, he's just dumb.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want to give away an odd man rush towards your goal. I mean, I think
And
that's
play
possible.
it up. You can. You're agile.
Shows the latest scores on my game is 1-1. I don't know if you see that.
No, but
Okay.
I'll look.
Oh, you don't see the latest. Oh, right, because you got the
Oh,
freaking
I see it. Yeah,
because you've got the friggin' good skin that I need
potato
to go
skin.
get right now. Yeah, I still didn't get that. What the heck is wrong with me? Bad memory. I'm still stressing about that lockup. I think, oh, I don't want to have to take my computer in because then I won't have it for a while. I mean, I have a backup computer. That's not the biggest thing in the world. Potato
It's a bad
skin.
shot.
This is FM23. This is not what I'm.
It's halftime.
Aru skins. Um, Potato FM24. You gonna tell me when he updates it?
I don't think he does.
You really just puts out one version? Oh,
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It was only one version for last year. I think there were multiple ones for 22, but
it says by just starting, but is it? Download started. Repair your download. What? Generating a
that I did not
download?
see.
Generating a download key? What the hell is happening here? Download the damn skin, you silly thing. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Doesn't seem like it should be that convoluted.
Oh, find a pass. Find a pass. Okay. Oh, another pass, maybe.
No,
Okay.
not too many options were there. He didn't do terribly with it.
It's a huge win for us, though. I must say.
Absolutely. So yeah, what I did with Nordsland when I took them over is I basically transferred almost every one of their players out. And then I loaned them in a
Of
couple
course.
of important players from our teams that are going to be national team hopefuls. And then other than that, I bought pretty much only exclusively domestic players that weren't playing on other teams.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're going to be the producers of Danish talent.
Well, so far it's going really well. Like I said, they're in third. They're only 2 points behind me for second. I have two losses, one to AGF and one to them.
All
Both of
right.
them were games I played backups, but that's still no excuse. So 3 games
I don't like
off.
that there.
Just 3 games.
Match prep, match tactics. Hmm. Chance creation, chance conversion. Okay.
Put it in. Howdy, y'all. Hello.
Hello.
Just check it. So this is all at 100%. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like I said, it only happens when I'm streaming, so I think I'm just going to switch to OBS and see if I can eliminate that as a possibility.
Yeah.
Happy FM24 week. I suppose it is. If you waited till now.
think this is what I have to do because like I was not happy without the Tato skin. Like default skin sucks, and the one that I was using I just wasn't happy with, so I had
Fair enough.
no motivation.
Fair enough. Fair enough. This guy,
Oh, I guess I can check that. Let's see. Matches.
my training you.
I cannot check that. Okay.
Training you as I think I was training you as backup one. Gosh, let's change that. Wingback support on the left. So back support. Mr. Roberts plays here now. Start with beta, but full release is always fun too. I suppose. Yeah. I've been playing it since June. So yeah. Uh,
Go off.
no,
Just kidding.
it's not very good then. You don't want to play it then. It's really bad at the start. There's a reason that they wait so long to do the public beta. Defensive midfield. Does this guy have a rating at DM? He does. Let's just throw him in there. Why not? Damn, damn. Oh, this is awful how many injured players I have. Who wants so many injured players? I guess I'm just collecting them. I don't have another central defense. This is not a surprise, but I had hoped that I had at least one more. I don't know who they're going to put in there. A bunch of these guys have a rating at central defender, but they absolutely should not play there. Guess you've got the
So
best one.
should I offer Belshar out now, or should I wait until the window opens?
I like doing it when the window opens now because the way that things change transfer wise, most teams aren't even going to consider making an offer for a player until the window because all of the things that they're going dynamics wise for figuring out what players they want, they're going to set goals for positions pretty much as soon as the window opens. Some teams will
Uh,
have like early. It depends how good your player is. Let's say that if you got a really good player that's going to draw a lot of attention, teams might move sooner. So,
okay.
but I stick to
Is it
the window myself now when I'm playing on my own because I'm guaranteed to generate more interest. However, if it turns into a scenario where your player is not well wanted and you need to start using an intermediary, you're going to want to start that sooner.
okay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Change the subject real quick. Ready?
Sure.
Maikata, the player that wants to leave. We
Mhm.
got some offers. His transfer value is currently $60,000, but I have
Whatever.
5 offers, and the highest one is 150,000.
Love it.
So we're gonna accept that one
Naturally.
and reject the other ones.
Naturally. But you got to like that. That means
And
there
now
was there was some interest. So at least one team probably was aware of that and went above and beyond. I like that. So some of these things are really starting to
this
improve
isn't
little by little.
true, but this isn't the Belshar player,
Okay.
um, which is gonna be the big one in the window.
Understood.
So 150,000. Let's see how much we can milk out of these players.
Of course. In the meantime, not game status. I don't want game status. I want preferences. Tato. Confirm. Changing skin. I hope this doesn't affect you in any way. I don't think it will. There we are. Fixed. Wait, he changed the color of the continue button? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like gray now or something maybe.
Wait, that looks the same. I don't actually know if this changed. No, it did. It did. Yeah, it's gray now. Not much has changed on here.
So go to a club,
Yeah.
a club's info screen.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. The info screens where the main changes are. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a change.
There's
Um,
our yeah, there's the facility numbers, which it's silly that
and
you can't see
and
those.
Yeah, but now you also have the star rating as well,
Hmm.
and under your key people, you have the on
Yeah,
the left hand side,
yeah,
you have
yeah. They put a
yeah
little bit
yeah
of information in there just to show you.
um that's really the only thing that I've noticed that's different.
That's cool. Yep.
Probably Palmer. Aren't you supposed to be good? Oh, and going to a player's profile.
Yeah, there's a couple things changed on those. Yeah, just a sec here.
Yeah, but it's not like they're not bad changes in my opinion.
No, no, they're just small little
Yeah.
changes to put more information in front of you. Yeah,
Quality of life changes.
yeah, it's good. Looks good.
Mm.
Simple enough to me. I have another transfer window coming up. It's another one of those hope to survive it kind of moments. God, I hate transfer windows. Transfer windows stress me out.
I bet.
I buy most of my players outside of transfer windows. So I can focus the majority of my attention on rejecting the 10,000 bids from them trying to poach all of my players. And I got tons of wanted labels on my players.
Excuse me.
Always bothers me.
Interesting.
Chabert, Stephenson, Green, Martins, Neto. Basically all my best players. Some of my best prospects too, actually.
All right, let me continue.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Janine, Steve. Hoping to hang on to everyone. Keep the team intact. Then I just got to get into the Premier League, keep the team intact, stay up, qualify for the Champions League, and then nobody will want to leave because there's really nowhere to go from there.
Easy peasy.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be a little ways away. It gets a lot easier to hold on to your players once you get to Champions League, though. Nottingham Forest hire Wally as banner. Oh, Sean Wally. I see, former player for Accrington. That's why they show me that. I could lose Rodriguez. Why? 19 months remaining on his contract. Should have. Oh, I've already used his. Oh dear. I need to get you re signed, don't I? Let's do that thing I just said with words. What are we at for? Yeah, I'm going to offer you what you want real easy. Let's give you a lot more than what you're asking for. Maximum years. Get a minimum fee release clause of 500 million. Get optional club extension of 3 additional seasons. Should be good. Yep, done. That guy's locked up.
Sounds like you're putting him in a jail.
A little bit. The hell? Oh, sorry.
Portsmouth outline intentions from Makeda.
Do they? And now you can just tell
I'm
them.
looking. Go ahead.
Nope.
I'm looking to get 1 million from whoever, at least.
Awesome.
Maybe even like 1.6 if I can. I think.
Well, any amount would be good, right?
Yes.
It's money in, and that's what you want more of.
I still don't understand how people had so much trouble offloading players.
They were playing with really huge databases. Like they put in
Yeah.
large database and load like 5 leagues, so every team had tons of players. So it was impossible to unload anyone. Yeah, I've noticed in most of the cases where people report that they're like, "Oh, it's impossible." It's like, okay, let me see your save, and you look at their save, and it's like large database, large database. It's like, okay, every team has players to spare. Well, that's why they don't want yours. If they understood that playing with a sparser database increases transfer activity, or playing with a few more teams active, I understand some people's computers can't handle that. But
Yeah,
if you want a transfer heavy league, play with a smaller database.
fair.
Yeah. But they don't want to do that. They want to play with all the players and still be able to unload their crap whenever they feel like it because they say so right now.
Let's see. Clauses. This is what I want to look at. I saw a sell-on clause for 40%. Brian Watson, 1.5 million. Can we sell that clause right now? 201,000. I don't think he's gonna.
Sell again to someone?
Yeah, but even if it's for a million, then that's $400,000 that comes to us
Eat.
instead of the 200,000 that my board is negotiating. Hmm. Guess what I found out today?
I have no idea.
Besides the fact that Swansea has great youth facilities and then one for everything else, which I find interesting, um, there is a Japanese second division team that is playing in the Asian Champions League
In real life?
in real life. Yep.
Good for
Not
them.
only that, they're topping their group right now with 7 points from 4 games.
Wow, good for them.
Nobody has even talked about it as an FM save.
Of course they won't. Nobody wants to go play in
Because it's
Asia.
always English teams
Mhm.
and Italian teams and Spanish teams.
To be fair, those are
Like,
the bigger leagues, but yeah. No, that's
man,
incredible for them.
it's like I don't know. I just feel like that should have been talked about more.
Probably. I didn't know it though. I can't talk about it because I didn't know until you told me just now that that was a thing.
Yeah, but like there are people out there that like look for interesting saves,
That's
and
definitely one. Yeah,
yeah,
I agree with you. That would be a really interesting one. Wait, did I do my team talk? I don't know. I'm playing my Carabao Cup quarterfinal match here. I didn't realize I was in the quarterfinals, and I'm still playing backup players because it's a cup. I'm not playing starters in a cup. It's just not going to happen. Hey, we are up 1-0. I looked at it and I got here with my backups. So if we're going to win the cup, it's going to be with mostly backups. Not all, but mostly. Hey, we're up 2-0. I'm
there you go.
going to win the Carabao Cup. Can you imagine? No, probably end up playing somebody really tough in the next two rounds, like Manchester City or Arsenal or something.
So let's see. You're in the quarterfinals, so if you win this game, that means the semifinals is two-legged.
Yep.
And it's quite winnable, especially if Norwich somehow knock off Man City.
City's still
If
in it
Norwich
again.
knock out,
Hmm,
if Norwich knock out Man City, I think you can win it.
really?
Honest to God, yeah, I think you can win it because the rest of the teams,
Or if somebody knocks out
Wolves,
Man City before I play them.
correct. The other teams, Wolves, Swindon, Norwich, Fulham, and Stoke.
Oh, that's it? Really? This
Yep.
is very winnable except for City. Well, I mean that's just it though.
Exactly.
I'm probably going to get City in the next round, so don't worry.
Wait. No, you
3-0. All right. Well, we're playing well. I think my bad results were due to some training blips and tired players because now they are playing just fine. So I didn't have to change
good.
anything tactically. Still, though, it was frustrating to get two draws, and this is going to be a penalty. It's taking my penalty. I don't like that in the game you could no longer uncheck the thing for give it to a guy who's on a hat trick. I don't like that that got taken out.
It might be back in the Tato skin.
It's not. I'm using Tato skin right now.
Mm.
It's not. It's no longer in game. You can change it outside of the
Oh.
game in your tactics, but you cannot change it in the game.
Okay. Well, let me change it now. Now that you're talking about it.
Yeah, yeah. You want to go to your tactics to make sure you uncheck that thing that says you give the penalty to somebody who's on a hat trick.
Oh God. allow player who you have some couple of options now.
You do. Yep. I know. Isn't that neat? But they're not in game.
Yeah.
You can't use them in the game, which kind of bugs me. Unless they moved them somewhere. Let's take a look. I don't think so though. They have moved them. Yeah, no, it's just not in game yet. I imagine somebody's going to notice that eventually and fix it. Because I'd like to be able to make my decision based on the complexion of the game. You know,
Mhm.
not ahead of time. So now I'm watching my game and I feel like it's too fast. Oh god, let's just slow it down by one tick. It's definitely playing too fast.
Oh, I have a hockey question for you.
Ooh, I love those.
So I was watching TikTok, and there's this guy on TikTok that breaks down hockey plays tactically, right?
Cool. That'd be fun to see.
And so he was talking. I was looking at a couple of his videos, and a lot of them are like plays off face-offs and things like that.
Okay.
At least one of them was, and it got me thinking. Obviously, there's the standard like where the players should line up, but can they essentially just go anywhere as long as they're behind the line?
As long as they're not offside or in behind the defenders. Yep, they can.
So you can just be as creative as you want when it comes to face-offs.
You could. You should see some of the teams that get
Like
really creative.
if you wanted to for a center face-off, you could have all five guys on the red line.
I
Which I
mean,
know doesn't make sense, but
somebody,
like
some no,
theoretically.
somebody has to be at the dot. But no, that would be going offside. They can't leave the zone. It's you'd have to look up the specific rules on that, but they have to all be in the zone of the face-off. They can be as far to the sides as they want, but yeah, I don't think you can just leave
So
somebody. Go ahead.
if the face-off is in the neutral zone, if the face-off is in the center ice, all five players have to be in the neutral zone when the puck is dropped.
That's right.
They can't be in their defensive zone.
Nope.
Interesting.
They can be as far to the sides as you want. Pretty much put a guy right up against the boards if you want to.
So then my question is there an exception when the face-off is on the blue line?
No,
Has to be, right?
there's no face-offs on the blue line. You don't have a face-off on the blue line. Face-offs are all done on the dots. So the face-off zones are all marked.
Yeah.
You can't have one on the blue line. There's no face-offs on the blue line.
No, I'm talking about on the dots by the blue lines.
Well,
Because that's in the neutral zone.
well, it depends on which side it's on. You might have to stay within between the blue line and red line. So somebody asked me once. They said, "If two line passes matter now, why do they still have a red line?" I said to denote which side of the neutral zone is which. Because if you have a face off inside of it, the players have to be inside of that area, and you don't want to give an advantage to one side or the other, saying, "Oh, you have more room behind you than this team." So that's why the red line's still there,
Hmm.
even though there's no more two line passes. Yeah, it's to show the areas
I,
where players are allowed to line up for face-offs specifically.
so,
But that is
so I
complex.
didn't.
Not many people think about face-off rules, man. That's true.
You
You're like,
know, it's just
I had to
interesting.
think about it.
I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some like they put a player or two like way off to the side, and then they try to win a
Yeah.
face-off to a defenseman who will then pass it to those guys who try to take a shot from the slot or the edge of the slot, that kind of thing. And there are lots of tactical things people try to do off of face-offs. That is definitely a normality.
Hmm.
But there are limits to it. So let's see. I can give these guys 1 day off only. Give it to them. Training, rest, 1 day. It's my backup team anyway, so I'm gonna. Oh no, that's my starters. Okay, cool. I even played my young backup keeper for that last game, and we did all right. We won 3-0 to get to the semifinal. I can't wait to see who I play. It's going to be City. It's going to be City.
Well, let's see if they won.
Yeah, good point. They may not have even won. Schedule. Carabao Cup quarterfinal. They totally won. They won 4-0. They smashed them. Let's see. Wolves beat Swindon, which no surprise. Swindon League Two was still in it. Oh my god, a League Two team was in the quarterfinal. That's an amazing run for them.
Okay, okay, okay. If you draw City
Yeah,
and no, Swindon's out.
yeah. Wolves and Stoke is the other side if that happens. It's 3 Premier League teams and me.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying that they were in that far. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. If I get City, I don't know. We'll see who I draw. I'm going to play City either now or in the final. It would be my guess, but here's the draw right now. And the answer is I'm going to have to play them in the final. If I beat Stoke, I have to beat Stoke. It's still its own thing. So
Stoke is in 19th in the Premier League.
I'm not counting my chickens. I think we'll do all right, but I'm not going to be like, yeah, we're going to beat them. I mean, I'd like to say I'm going to win this cup. That'd be amazing. Going up to Premier League promoted and already in European competition.
You don't have to worry about players wanting to leave because
No,
they're
that
in European.
really boosts your chances of keeping some of your players. So yeah, I mean, I'd be thrilled if we could get that. Obviously, I'm going to see how it goes, but time my game slows down, I worry. It's like, oh no, did it freeze again? Although it's not. Knock on wood, it's never happened twice in the same night. Ad break. I didn't know we were on an ad break.
I just.
Oh, I finally just now got my set piece coach. Holy crap! I've been playing without one this whole time. That's
Jeez.
intense. Yeah, I know, right? Ad break ended. Hooray! Hooray! Silly ads. I have them on the minimum amount. Yeah, I hate when people are watching and they have to like ad break and I can't explain things to them. It's like, I looked and I asked about it. I'm like, is there a way to turn them off? And they're like, not if not and be an affiliate. I'm like, well, I'm not going to give that part up. So,
All
and I
right,
have
so
it
we
on
have two
minimum.
games until the window opens, or at least I do.
Yep. I mean, I have today, Saturday, and then on the first.
Yeah. Okay.
So 21st, 28th, and the first. I have kind of 3 games because you're going to have the game right in the middle of the
Wait.
first opening up.
Oh, hallelujah! We're going to one game a week. That means I can change my training up.
Yep. And we're going to be going to 1 game a week. Things slow down a little now in
Individual.
all the
Nope.
good ways.
Rest. Oh, it was double. Normal, normal. No, it's half, half. Oh, I'm guessing my notes don't save. Oh no, they do.
They should. Yeah, I had them. I had all your notes on AGF are still there.
Mm.
It kept telling me to book friendlies. I'm like, okay. So I did.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is how my normal everyday life is. Joanne literally makes lists for me, little notes for me that come up. They pop up. They're like, "Do this thing," and I just be like, "Okay." Like I don't have to think about it. It's great.
That's
I
fantastic.
don't know. Apparently some people in her life didn't appreciate that. They thought that she was, I don't know, nitpicky or something. And I'm just like, I love it. I don't have to think about
Yeah,
shit. She just tells me the
exactly.
things that she wants me to get done before she gets home, and I just like, cool, I'm on it.
You, you get them done.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know what she wants ahead of time, right? Because that way I don't have to bloody try to read her mind.
Yeah.
I wake up, She sends me an email of things she wants me to get done, and I'm just like, this is great.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um,
And I mean, most of it's kind of like if I already have things to do and I don't have time, like they're not urgent, but some of them, yeah, I just like I don't have to worry about what I'm doing most days. I like it.
I guess we're just gonna go with this lineup.
It's quite the
Yeah.
change going from being the person who has to decide what everyone's doing all the time every day, which was my life before, to just kind of
Hmm.
sharing the responsibility. I like it a
That's
lot.
good.
Yeah. Every once in a while, it's nice to just have somebody do some of your thinking for you.
Oh, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
it saves brain cells. And she's a super organized person, so I just like, yeah, this is where you excel. So I'm deferring to your skills. I'll help
Absolutely.
wherever you need.
I wish Matt or I had that skill set, but we don't.
Neither of you do. Oh, that's funny.
It's not that he's disorganized.
No.
Um, it's just that we're messy.
Oh, I see. You're both messy. Oh
Like,
God.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh dear.
So I can only imagine what the house is gonna look like,
Oh well.
and
You'll have to
I
change
feel
some
like
of
we
your
have.
habits. You're gonna have to once in a while motivate yourself to just clean it up. That's all.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it's a goal.
I think
Um,
you're gonna find some of your habits change when it's your own house.
well, well, my car is a mess all the time, so
All right. Well, then I guess it'll be him, not you.
I think what we can do, or at least what
uh,
I'd like to do, is make a designated day or time slot, like clean the house time.
uh,
Like, maybe early on a Saturday or just before, we wind down on a Friday night if we're home, or even Sunday.
Sunday's the best day because Friday you're tired. Saturday's like your only one actual rest day. Sunday's a good day to get shit done before you have to start your work week.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of laughing a little to myself because you plan like what one day of the week will we clean, and I'm sitting there going, man, I clean my house every day. But that's me. That's me.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no.
neurotic about it. I have
Yeah,
to have a super clean house all the time. I am. So,
s-
it was amazing to me when I lived by myself, and my apartment was always so neat and proper and prim when I had an apartment back in the day. And girls
mhm.
would come over and they'd look around and be like, a bachelor lives here? And be like, this can't be real. Your mom must come clean for you. And I'm like, no, this is all me. Yeah, apparently I'm
Yeah.
an alien because men don't do these things. I'm like, all right.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think we. Well, my brother does, and he gets that from my mom.
Yeah.
Like my brother, like wants to make sure that every little part of the house is clean.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, I've met a few other guys that are like that, but not many. No, most guys are just not as organized and clean as women are. And I don't know why. Don't know why that's a thing, but probably gender stereotypes over the years have perpetuated different
Yeah.
motivations. I can't say, but for me, I've just always loved having a clean house. Floors especially. Oh man, I love
Oh,
clean
it's
floors.
it's definitely nice. I'm not gonna. Oh no. I
Um,
wanted you to
but
wait till halftime.
but if there's any truth to one of the old psychological surveys I saw, was a dissertation I believe somebody wrote, but it was peer reviewed, that people who grow up in large families tend to not be as clean or organized because, and it's chaos. It's like, how
Yeah.
often is your floor going to stay clean? Putting the effort in doesn't yield the same rewards. And I thought, okay,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. I had a reasonably busy family, but there was not, like nine of us in a
Me.
house.
Yeah.
I think, what do you have, like nine?
Um.
No, not
No.
that
Yeah.
many.
We have 9.
Nine,
No,
right?
we have
Oh,
9.
I did remember. Oh shit. Okay, I don't know how the hell I
Me.
remembered that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
4.
yeah,
I'm 5,
yeah.
6. Yeah, we have 9 in the house.
Okay, I don't know how I remembered that. I think you told me once, and I just remembered. I'm like, nine. Oh my god! Like, I've had that many people in my house, but only in my adult life. Never to grow up.
Yeah.
Like when I grew up, there was five. All right, that's still quite a few, but we also had a reasonably large place, and I don't know. I cleaned it most of the time. Just me.
Hmm.
Even as a child, I cleaned the house all the time. People loved
When
that because they didn't have to do it. Um,
Yeah. When I was younger, it was 5.
yeah.
Because the
Okay.
2 oldest
Yeah.
were out of the house
Gotcha.
already.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Sometimes it was 6,
Mhm.
but it was
Yeah.
either 5 or 6. But like I said, now it's 9, and it's like
But factually, people with larger
I, I
families aren't as organized or clean. So that's why I say once you're in a place where it's just you, and you know that when you clean your house, it's going to stay clean, you might do it more.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I really hope that.
I just won 3-0 and you were up 3-0. So you have a really good chance of doing even better than I just did.
Mm.
Or, or,
Yeah,
or
hopefully.
flubbing it and blowing it completely. I don't know. Let's not eliminate all possibilities here. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought that was a really fascinating thing. God, I love reading old dissertations and theories like that, like sociological stuff like that, and ones that are
Hmm.
especially ones that are peer reviewed and done over like enough people have done the same reviews to find correlations to absolutes or close to absolutes. Nothing is an absolute,
Hmm.
but things that are stereotypically true enough to understand why the stereotype exists. You know what I mean? And I love
Hmm.
some of those. Some of them are really fascinating, like people who clean up, or and this is true, people who drive really large vehicles as a matter of choice, in the correlation to them not having as much affection as a child. I was like, oh my
But
god! So people who drive big,
like,
loud trucks really need a hug.
interesting. That
Yeah,
I
uh,
never heard, but
yeah, yeah. It's well, this whole part of peacocking theory and trying to gain attention and validation, and it's a lot. It's a lot of depths and layers that I just probably couldn't explain well enough because that's not my area of expertise. But when you
hmm.
absorb the information, like this makes a lot of sense. Because I think about here, like my experience is anecdotal. I think about where I live, but a lot of the people here are like big, dumb, loud rednecks that drive trucks. And yeah, you can tell that affection and emotion is not on their palate whatsoever. So, I mean, it's not their
Interesting.
fault. It's just how people are raised in certain areas and demographics. But so, yeah, the summary is that people who drive loud vehicles typically need a hug. Not that you should try
Hmm.
to hug them because some of them probably won't like that, but they need one. So yeah, it's really changed my perspective on things because now I used to get mad at people who went, rumbling by in loud vehicles and be like, "Motherfuckers, you're so inconsiderate." But now I think about it, it's like, oh, they really just didn't get enough attention as children. So now the first thing I think in my head is, I'm sorry your parents didn't pay attention to you or hug you enough. And then I just laugh to myself and keep
I
going.
I wonder. Okay, so now I wonder if it's hmm, interesting because like I don't know. What if like someone just likes trucks though? I wonder what
Okay.
percentage of people are
So
of that subset that just like trucks.
yes, but people who just like trucks typically don't have the ones that are huge, loud, thunderous things going down the street. People who just like
Okay.
trucks often, and I do know a couple. I can think of one of my friends who likes trucks, but he makes sure his muffler is up to code all the time. That's an example. His doesn't go down the road and be deafening. He's not going to be one of those people that when you're trying to have a conversation while you're walking down the street with somebody, you have to wait until they're at least 5 kilometers away
Yeah.
before you can resume their
Mhm.
conversation.
Mhm.
Those
Oh man.
people. I mean, I know, I think people on motorcycles actually fall into that category a lot, but there's a whole South Park episode about that one, and I think it's hilarious. I'm not going to talk about it, but it's hilarious.
Mm.
But yeah, and the desire for validation and attention was a big part of that. And I thought, wow, that makes so much
Excuse me.
sense, so much sense. Yeah, things like that, fascinating, interesting things that you can
Um,
learn.
can you do me a favor after this game?
Uh huh. 6-0.
Can you save it?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going to try my very best
Okay.
to save before and after more often. But yeah, thank you for reminding me. Please keep reminding me. Makes
Thanks.
it
Oh,
easier.
they have a man down.
I see that. Man down and nose up. Don't change a thing. Don't change a thing.
No, I am. I'm just telling them to play wide or pass into space and sit wider.
Oh yeah, yeah. Waste time.
I've done that since the start of the half.
Oh wow, you put on time wasting at the start of the half, and they're still doing this
It
well.
was it was 5-0.
This is an amazing away game. Like I'm just looking at this, the numbers. It's like, dude, that was a great win.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You don't get to play. Oh, can't save it until.
What?
Well, the
Oh
game's
yeah.
moving ahead now. I have to wait to save it. Nothing important. No, know that. You're up to fifth. You're making up ground on
We're,
second.
we're 7 points back.
Yeah, it's doable. How many
Uh,
times do you play them directly and do I play them directly? Let's have a look.
I play them all except Sheffield
All right.
Wednesday, I think.
I'm focusing on Leeds. I play Leeds once more. You should play Leeds once more.
This thing.
So
I
there's
play
6 of your
Leeds.
points.
Who's in third? Fourth, rather.
Oh, sorry. Fourth is Sheffield.
Yeah, we just beat Sheffield United 2-0.
So Sheffield and Brentford. Let me have a look.
We play Brentford still. Well, I mean,
I
it's
have
just
Sheffield. I don't have Brentford. No, I don't play Brentford, but I do play Sheffield.
okay.
So that's your 3 points for Sheffield there. We're just assuming you're going to win every game from now. But I'm also going to assume that they might too. Where's my second Brentford game? It's one. Right here. Where's my away game? Where's my home game against Brentford?
Did you already play it?
Right here. Oh, it was a draw. God damn it. I'm sorry I gave them points. Well, a point. That's when I was just getting back on here and trying to feel things out again and get used to the game. And
Come
no,
on.
no excuses. I know.
Not you.
No, no. I'm just kidding. Wants improved deal for Sebastian. Dude, seriously, you want an improved deal? Discuss contract.
Oh, there we go. Training is all set.
These players, man. I don't like the movie Mr. Deeds, but one of my favorite part in that movie was when the player walks into the office. He says, "I'm playing good. I want a better deal." He's like, "Well, if you play bad, can I give you a worse deal?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Doesn't seem fair, does it?" uh,
So, have you
love that.
watched Ted Lasso or no?
What is it? No, but
Oh,
what
that's
is it?
enough.
Yeah, what is it?
It's so I don't know the whole premise of the story, but apparently it's an American. mm, I don't know how to explain his personality. An American who doesn't know the rules of soccer goes and manages a team in the Premier League. And it's supposed to be a comedy. It's on Apple TV.
He knows nothing about the game, and he goes and manage in the English Premier League.
Yeah.
Which team?
AFC Richmond,
Oh, so it's just a
and
made-up team.
I think they replaced Palace. I think. Don't quote me on that.
No, I mean that's fine. So it's a made-up
Yeah.
team for all intents and purposes because they didn't want to have to do any
Um.
likeness rights.
Um. RCHD. How do you spell Rich Mendy? There we go.
It's like that concept sounds pretty comical, but I don't know when I would watch that. I don't watch shows on my own, and I don't think I can convince her to watch that. Maybe I could actually. It's hard to say. If it's funny enough, I could.
Thought that they had a real team, but I guess not.
Richmond, no, no, no. That's a made-up
Yeah.
team, and they
No.
and even if there was a Richmond team, which I think there is actually a Richmond team, they're not in the Premier League and never have been. Follow up your contract. Okay, so this is funny. All right, this guy comes to me and says, "I want a better contract," and I say, "No." And he says, "Okay," and then I get in the news the next day. Follow up your contract offer for this player, the same player. Like, what do you mean follow up? I already told him no, and he said okay. What? Does that make any sense? No. Hello. Oh,
Sorry, I was reading about. Go
that's
ahead.
okay. That's okay. No, you didn't hear what I said.
No.
Oh, god damn it. Player came and asked for a contract. Player came and asked for a new
Uh huh.
contract. I said no, and he says okay. The next day, here we are. I've got a news article. It says follow up in your contract offer. This is from his agent. I never had interest in a contract offer. I told him no, and he
Yeah.
said okay. What?
Gotta love it.
I
Gotta love it.
this makes no sense to me.
Yep.
Okay, this is Mana Sebastian.
It's frustrating, ain't it?
It absolutely is. Where is this guy? He is a starter here, and he wants a new contract. I might actually consider this. Oh no, he's got a 3-year option. Get out of here. Yeah, you're signed for 5 more years. You're not going anywhere, pal. But yeah, the thing I'm noticing right now, and I've been reporting it, is that players are getting more pissed off more easily in the game right now, like worse than ever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and the thing is like professionalism doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah, no, I agree, especially like what I was telling you before with
Mhm.
my players
Yeah,
wanting to opt out of their contracts.
yeah.
The first time I did it in the beta, and I don't know if it was fixed now, but I would say, okay, I'll, you want to consider your options, I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
And then they would come back and say, I'm not happy how you handled this.
Like don't
And then,
worry, it's on the bugs forum and it has pages and pages and pages of people who have replied to it, so it's known, but it's still
okay,
frustrating.
good.
It's still frustrating. For now, it's just going to be a unique and individual challenge that we're going to have to face for a little while.
Yep, I agree.
And I mean, it's not good, but yeah.
Okay, offers made for Rochdale's Morrison. Nope, neither of them are enough.
But right now, you have one good one so far, right? You got your one baseline offer.
Separate player, but that was the only offer I got, so he's gone for 150,000,
Whatever.
which is
It's
fine.
free money for doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Martin Green is my third best defender. Think I need a new central defender is what I might need because this is a pretty low standard for my. Oh wait, I have one coming in, don't I? I think I already bought one. Transfers in. Yes, this guy. I actually remembered. Oh, I spent a boatload of money on this guy.
Oh,
Yes, I did. I spent almost 10.5 million on him. I hope he's
damn.
good. He looks good. Then I have another defensive midfielder coming in. All right, that's positive. What's he all about? He definitely must be one for the future. I no longer have a scouting report on him. Go figure. Uh, did before, I'm
Hmm.
sure, but no, I don't have one on this guy either. Whatever. Yay. I don't like to maintain scouting reports on players that are that far away because it's expensive.
It costs money.
Once I know
Yeah.
they're good and I've signed them, it's like, yeah, you can stop scouting them now. We'll get a better read of them once they're here.
Where are you? Potentially Premier Division Standard. Nice. Gatskill. Do we want to keep Gatskill? It's actually a good question.
Are you being offered
I'm gonna
money for somebody?
Nikki Gatskill.
I come and look at him.
I might offer him out because I don't think I have a spot for him
I have good time to cash in
once
then.
we make. Yeah.
Is this the guy you said has potential for Premier League?
No, 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 no.
I have no reports on him. Let's look at his
Yeah,
attributes.
nobody's interested in him anyway, so I don't
He's
think.
maybe 100 to 105 overall.
Yeah.
He's not great at all for championship. I might make him a sub in League One, or if I was desperate, a starter. For me, this would be a starter on my Accrington save in League One. On a bench player in the Championship currently, which is tells you what kind of quality I have, or a lack thereof. I'm eking through on that one with a good tactic. Uh,
Yeah.
it's not this one. I do have it here as a secondary one, just in case this tactic decides to start being awful. But I gave up using wingers. Although maybe I'm going to have to go back to using wingers.
Maybe.
Stephenson on verge of championship assist landmark.
Uh,
Nice. That's what I like to hear. He's got 13 assists. He's also got 8 goals. Not bad for a defensive midfielder.
no.
So Chabert has got 10 goals, 11 assists. My new striker has got 12 goals, 4 assists. Well, my backup striker has 21 goals. My backup
Yeah.
striker. He's my leading scorer, and he's my backup striker. He started the year as my main guy, but what the hell, eh? Might have to sell him. He's wanted. Might cash in on him. 6.6 million is his value. Hmm. Might have to make a very tough decision on him, but we'll see because I don't know if his potential is high enough to keep him for the Premier League. Yep. Let's take a look at his potential. Fiddling. Reports. Good player for most championship sides. Yes, this I know. Selfish player. I mean, that's not good. He's a striker, so potential to be Premier League striker in the future. All right, well, maybe I don't let him go then. Got awfully quiet again.
I was reading a message.
That's important. I want to make sure nothing froze.
Yeah, fine.
I'm so paranoid
Burke,
about that. I'm sorry.
Burke, you're not happy? We will gladly let you leave.
Starting to pare down his squad. I like when this happens. Oh, are you playing your prospect midfielder?
Walker? A little bit.
Okay, yeah, it's good. Plus, he's also probably playing for your. Oh, you don't have him available for your reserve squad?
No.
Should probably make him available for your reserve squad while he's on your main team.
Uh,
No,
he's not 18 yet.
doesn't matter. He can play for your reserve squad while he's on your main team.
I know. I don't want to leave, boss. I want to play. That sucks. We need money.
Oh, don't worry. You can get him. Who are you trying to get rid of?
Liam Burke.
Work. Oh, right here. The goalkeeper. Okay, he's 23. He's concerned about his playing time, but you told him that you asked him if he would look for another squad, huh?
He said he'd rather stay. And I
Okay.
said that sucks.
Yeah, that's okay though. That doesn't mean you can't sell him. Did you transfer list him?
No, just put him out for offer.
Okay, well, you might want to transfer list him. It's improved, okay? It should be better where like in the past you'd like offer a guy out and they make an offer based on his value. But if you transfer list him, he must
Mm.
be worth less. That's better now. It's not like that.
Okay.
They're not going to offer less just because he's transfer listed. So I hope that's working better. It has been for me so far.
All right. Transfer status listed.
And just keep
You,
wearing him down. Eventually he's going to accept that he'll want to go.
mm, he just signed. I'll wait until the new year because it's after
Oh
6 months,
yeah. Yeah.
right?
If he just signed, then that's going to change everything. I didn't know that part.
It's fine.
Uh, But you're absolutely right. That's going to make it more difficult to get rid of him who just signed.
You know what? we put you tackling, right? You can't go for crap. So let me do this. Hold on, I gotta think about this for a second.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay, so starters, bench, starters.
Starters.
We can put a dollar in for Obu. Um, um, Tarrington. Can we fit Tarrington? Oh no, my Cater, you're gone. Um, I think this is it. I don't like we can only have 7 on the bench.
No, I'm not liking that much either. But at least next season we'll be up to 9 because we're both going up.
Yes.
I've decided we're both going up. It's going to happen. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
so far we've been right.
Yeah.
Every time I say it, it's like it happens. Next season would be actually pretty boring if you stayed in the championship and I was in the Premier League. But I mean, we'd make it work. Obviously, I think it would be
Yeah.
less exciting. That's all.
True.
I try to loan you a couple of quality players to give you a big boost.
Oh, I can't. I don't have any room for them.
I know next year.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Next year, if we're in different divisions.
Ndala's first touch is a goal. He he comes in for Obu, and his first touch is a goal.
Yep, that guy's pretty good. I mean, he's better for you than he was for me on so far on my Accrington game, but he's getting there. He's getting okay. Yeah, he's definitely more developed on this game. It's looking pretty good.
Excuse me. Play it back.
Still though,
Ward
that's
again.
awesome.
We gotta work on that. That's 3 times tonight that my goalkeeper just makes a wayward pass.
Oh, Sebastian. I see why you want to raise, pal. It's not like I don't want to give you one. He's so good. Oh shit! I looked over at Sunderland and hilarious. It's like Elliot Embleton is injured. I'm like, oh no! And it's like, oh wait, this isn't my journeyman save. I'm not Sunderland. They got a few players on there that I had when I was playing as them. Tell them I'm not happy with their performance when I'm winning 1-0. That's tough to do, but got to keep their motivation up. 75% possession after the first half.
Well,
I'm happy with that. Okay. Praised them. They're all happy with it. Start wasting time now, but no set pieces yet. Let's get ye off. You must come off.
where's a goal?
6.4, dude.
Davenport, you ding donkey.
We're back to shining Davenport. New game, same old Davenport.
Shit, my headphones fell off my head.
Frick. Ah,
Oh my
tied it
god,
up
you
on
were
me.
5 yards. Listen, listen, listen. Okay, a snail could have scored this goal. Okay,
Oh, really?
I kid you not. A snail could have scored.
Snail. Uh,
I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with this kid. Like,
a snail.
seriously. Yes,
Snails don't even have feet, but he. Yeah, okay.
exactly.
That's just how
He
bad it
just
was.
had
Yeah.
to. You just have to breathe and it goes in.
Tato Skin
And
doesn't show
he
assists
is it where?
in the up here in the goal scoring area. Shows
Oh
the
yeah, no,
goal,
it
but
doesn't.
doesn't show assists. I have to lodge a complaint. Yeah, I want to see assists. I like seeing assists.
I wish it would had a time. My lord.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
he did it again.
No, it had a 0.66 xg, and he's 7 yards out with him and the goalie,
Mhm.
and he hits the crossbar.
Oh God.
He is 7 yards out, dead center, one on one with the goalie,
Yeah.
and he hits the crossbar.
So we don't have the iPad thing anymore here, hey?
The tablet.
Yeah.
uh, That's it right there. You're looking at it.
Doesn't look like a tablet anymore. He made it look like a tablet. Remember?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
liked
It
what he
doesn't
made.
look like it.
I like when he made it look like a tablet. I was like, that's a cool effect. It's
No,
just a nice touch.
I'm okay with this. With it this way,
I mean, it's
it doesn't
fine.
bother.
Absolutely fine. It doesn't bother me. I kind of liked it. It was a nice touch to make it look like a tablet. It was cool.
You know, what? I'm telling Davenport to focus. Let's see if it works.
And
I hate this kid. I really do. Why do I still play him?
because every time you say that you don't want him, I'll be like, that's cool. I just end his loan. I'll grab him and show you how to use him, and then you get all motivated to do better with him. And every once in a while, he just really puts in a good game for you. Every now and then, he just shows up and scores a hat trick, and you're just like, okay, because he is really really good. The thing is, like, he's a really good striker. I don't know why he's so wildly inconsistent. I don't get it because when you look at his attributes and his mentality and everything else, that guy should absolutely be the leading scorer of our league. No question. He should be
I
lighting
agree.
it up. If I had him, he'd be the leading scorer of the league. No, he'd probably do this.
Thanks.
He'd probably do the same thing to me. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about him. He's just he's an anomaly. Every once in a while, he does something that makes you mad, and I hear that. And the thing is that when
Every
he
once
does
in a
play a
while,
good game, when he does play a really good game, you don't seem to talk about that much.
no, because I expect it of him.
Oh, okay. I mean, and that's fair. He should be doing really, really
He's
well.
literally should be playing in a mid-table Premier League team right now.
Yeah, you look at this guy, like his physicals aren't the greatest, but he's still pretty damn solid. He's not the fastest guy, but his determination is high. His finishing is high. He's got good dribbling. What is
Now
it?
the score
His
is
first touch is a little low. Maybe that's why he misses, but I don't know. That doesn't make sense because 12 is still really good for this level. Work rate is a little low, but still 10 isn't the worst. He's got good height. He's got good jumping. His heading isn't that great. Because you're probably supplying him low anyways, right? Or mixed.
yep,
Okay, supplying him
low.
low. Okay.
He's what 20, 21,
20
20. Well, he's got room to improve, but
and only just 20. And he's okay. This is
you know what? God damn it, he can't even drink in America, and I'm putting that kind of pressure on him.
he's like 135 overall. So yeah, he could play on a Premier League team and not look out of place. He's a model citizen, so I don't know where in his mentality he could possibly have a weak spot that he's not inconsistent or any of that stuff because that would show up in his mentality. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of him. It's hard to say. I wish that he would smarten the hell up so that you could stop being mad at him all the time. But at the very least, he's in on loan. So the worst case scenario is I could just snake him next year from that team.
No, you don't. No, no, no. I'll keep him. Um, Well, let's finish this game strong. Walker's going in. Am I gonna regret it? Let's find out. The answer is yes.
Reading this thing on Twitch about people who have different different types of backgrounds. Like I have a green screen as an example. Some people just have relevant things in the background, but the worst one
Mhm.
is people with their messy rooms. It's like, that's just awful, and that kills the stream. And I'm like, that's really funny. I mean, my house is pretty organized even behind me, but I choose to use a green screen just for the to show as much of the game as possible. I want the game to be the focus, and that's how it should be. They did a
Yeah,
poll. They did a poll of several thousand viewers, and they wanted to know what type they liked best. And the last place one was no face at all. Like people want to see a face apparently.
yeah,
Green screen won by a little bit over top of organized and relevant background. But yeah, messy background was slightly above no face at all because you're asked to put them in order of what you would prefer to see. And oh my god, nodding off. Oh, that's a nice goal. Gotta give it to him. It was onside and everything. But fuck. Screw those guys.
ooh, this one.
What the hell happened? You didn't make any changes.
Okay.
You did? What did you change?
I put Walker in.
That shouldn't make it so that they score twice on you. Walker? Like
Mm.
Texas Ranger? Oh, he's Sean Walker. You're a young guy. I see. Well, yeah, but he's still not going to be directly responsible for 2 goals against. That makes no sense. All the numbers just really shifted in their direction. Well, I mean, sub 'em right back out. That's a thing that teams do. So
Oh, I know.
I'm looking at
Castro.
your guys up
Castro.
front, and it's Wadsworth is having a really decent game. Yeah, Caro is not playing very tall.
Yeah, he's coming out now.
Davenport with his 6.6. That's so disappointing. I love playing as your AGF team a little because they got so much depth at every position and a
Mister,
bunch and a
what the
bunch
fuck
and
was
a.
that? Go ahead. Sorry.
I like playing your AGF team because they got a lot of depth at every position and a bunch of players who can play multiple positions.
That's what I love.
Yeah, it's good. Should see the way I've got them set up. They're deadly. Yeah, I put Grunerud up top. He's your main striker, and he is lighting it up. He's the top
Like
scorer right now.
it's like my when we played Morecambe and who were you that year? We played in England.
Ugh.
That's so fucking annoying.
That's a tough one.
It's like the one we played in England. I was Morecambe and you were somebody else, and I basically
Stevenage.
had Stevenage. Yeah. Uh, all my players could either play striker or center mid.
20 22 matches without losing. Ah. Yeah, I'm not going to save. We'll roll the dice on that
Uh,
one.
nope. Save, please.
He doesn't want to play it a second time. No, I don't play. I don't want to play any of them a second time. I like to just play my
Um,
game, get past it, and move on.
all right. It is past midnight, and I have to get up for work tomorrow. I
Okay.
know I said I wanted to get the deadline, the window,
No, it's fine, but it's not a
but
problem
I'm
at
gonna
all.
leave it there.
I think
Yeah.
it's as
Can you
good.
just save it one more time? Cause
Yeah, it's a great spot to
I
leave it.
changed my planning.
I'm not even concerned about that in the least. It's a great spot because when we come back, it'll give us a couple of days in game to figure shit out. And I think if we don't wait longer than a week, we should know what we're doing at least.
Yeah, I'll be able to play next week.
Yeah, that's good. Just Wednesday though, right?
Yes.
Okay, no probs.
Um, if something happens for Monday, I'll let you know.
Mhm. Yeah, let me do one thing really, really fast before you take a. I gotta show you your team
Okay.
at AGF. It's mostly still intact, exactly the way you left it. But I'm gonna just take a second, show you two things. Take control of the team. So tactic. Sure, we've got the main squad in. This is how they line
Mhm.
up.
Okay.
Remember this? You bought this, guys. You're right
Rodrigo.
back.
Okay. Wait. Let me full screen this. Torkelson, Pesky. I remember Lang. I remember Rodrigo, Kaiser, Norheim, Pizzotti, Demar, Tui, Gonerud. Okay. I know what.
These are all
And of the
players you
11.
bought. They're all the players you
Oh,
bought.
really?
There's no new players on this team. I've kept
Okay.
them completely intact. Doak I use off the bench. He's super sub. As you can see, he starts the odd game whenever one of these three is tired. But I did make Tui a starter because he's got to make the national team. He's got to, man.
Yeah. It
So,
does.
I mean, the only thing I've got here is that I get the choice of starting him more often. So he's in the starting 11 now instead of Doak. Doak comes on and plays once in a while, and off the bench he's fantastic. So obviously I don't mind him
Can I
coming
see
off
the
the bench.
standings real quick?
Yep, and then the next thing I wanted to show you is you're gonna love this.
Holy crap. Okay.
Oh, I guess your Gunnerud's not leading the scoring anymore. Now it's okay. I got to show you Nordsland in a second because you can see they have two of the top three scorers. I'll, show,
Jesus.
I'll show you the setup I gave them. And
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, so look at these guys. Pizzotti, I decided to play him as a winger. He's usually a striker. For you, I use him as a winger, and look at him. He's just assisting like a madman. Anyhow,
Huh.
so
Nice.
yeah. So here's Nordsland's team as managed by Drop Bear. And this is their setup. And oh man, those two strikers just light it up. And defensively, this thing is tough as a nut to crack. So it's a version of my party
Wow.
crasher tactic that I used to use, but then I've shuffled it around as you can see. But these two do not stop scoring. They've got what do they got? Where's their goals? 16 and 20 goals apiece, as you can see here. The next closest
Jesus.
scorer on the team is the wingback with 6. but he
Wow.
but he takes penalties. So yeah, this is absolutely devastating trying to stop these two. And that's why when you look at my team, my two losses are against AGF and Northland. And yeah, so and I've gotten a bunch of stupid draws. These are the reason that I'm actually not so and this obviously.
Wow.
Look at your team.
No, they
15.
were at home
Your
too.
your one loss or your one draws to Broadme. Your one loss is to me. I did beat you once, but then you kinda beat me right back. So, but yeah, 9 points clear. I'm only 2 points ahead of Norwich, but then look at the drop off. Nobody's even
It's
close to the
12,
top 3.
8 points. Wow.
And then here's Copenhagen way down here with them, not even in the top. They're just having a
That's
nightmare season.
were they like that last year?
No, they were really good. They had Klopp, they finished 3rd. Yeah,
That's
they were the 3rd place team, and
crazy.
when I took over Nordson, I thought, okay, we'll have a bigger fight for 4th, but I still expected Copenhagen to finish at the top. So it's really surprising. Season preview, see, they were picked to finish 3rd.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
know, I know.
Well, I'm a-okay seeing them
I figured you'd be
down
fine
there.
with. I thought you would be just fine seeing how well your team is doing. Okay, I'm going to sign this off. We'll be back sometime. Until then,